Good morning, folks. It's Thursday, July 10th, and obviously I am not on the PCT. In fact, I am back home. I came home Sunday, and I was actually taking a zero at the Mellow Mountain Hostel in South Lake Tahoe. And I was getting ready to go back on trail Sunday morning, but on reflection, I decided it was probably a good idea to take a little more time. So what was happening was, if you're following the videos, maybe I conveyed it. I don't know, maybe not. But last couple of weeks, I was having lots of incidents of stumbling, tripping, and falling. A couple of those falls resulted in face plants. And one incident, I face planted basically on the jaw here. I got my hands down to prevent most of the impact, and I ended up spraining a couple of fingers. That was one incident, which gave me a little pause for concern. And then the second, more serious incident was I was going down a rocky trail with a fairly narrow trail and a steep slope, and I tripped and just went flying forward. Once again, I got my hands down, but not before I impacted above my right eye. Fortunately, on a flat rock, not a sharp rock, so I didn't cut anything, but I got a big bump, and I still have a little bit of a black or blue area above my right eye. Anyway, so I was sitting there in the Mellow Mountain Hostel on Saturday evening, actually looking at the pants I was wearing, which were full of holes from all the recent falls, and was thinking about both of my bruised knees, which were a little bit sore during hiking. That was a result of falls. And at that very moment, my heart rate took off from its normal resting heart rate around 70 to about 110. And I thought, this has been happening a lot in the last couple of weeks as well. And to me, all signs kind of pointed to fatigue. And I was thinking, I'm going to go back on trail tomorrow, and I haven't really addressed any of the underlying problem here. And the next fall could very well be the last fall. So it seemed at that moment kind of stupid to go back on trail. I thought I need more downtime. So that's what I did. I rented a car, I drove home. And now I've had 4 nights of good sleep, but according to my Garmin watch, it's been plenty of sleep, but not restorative. And my heart rate variability is still out of whack, and it's telling me I'm not getting any recovery. It seems to be slowly improving. So, I've been going back and forth here the last few days, like, oh, geez, what do I do? Maybe I should quit. Maybe I should try to go back and finish. Maybe I should just try to finish California. Maybe I should just try to go only halfway. I've just been going back and forth, and all the time I've just been thinking, like a loser, just, because my plan was to through hike the PCT and be successful and finish by the end of September, and come home to a ticker tape parade or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, so I've decided at this moment it's okay to be off trail and just reflecting on the situation. And it's kind of like, just as I learned the proper gear and the proper way to pack through various lessons on the trail, maybe this is another lesson to be learned. I wasn't really paying so much attention to the fact that I wasn't getting good sleep. But maybe I need to address that and see what I can do to improve the situation, and basically another learning experience. So, but right at the current moment, my thinking is, yeah, I have to go back. I see that the sleep deprivation is a problem, needs to be addressed, and I need to reflect on maybe a little bit more on why that was happening and what I can do to prevent it. But yeah, I need to go back and see what's possible. I think it's kind of a long shot at this point to make it all the way, because even if I assume say another 10-0 days before I finish, that really only gives me maybe 70 days to finish, which puts me around 22 miles per day, which I haven't consistently done, so it seems a little unlikely. But still, there's nothing to stop me going back and trying to practice a little better regimen between sleeping and hiking, and just to see how far I can make it. So yesterday I was like, well, I should quit. Today I'm like, well, no, you should chalk this up to another learning experience, and you should try to do what you can. So that's kind of where I'm at the moment. I don't know how much time more I'm going to spend off trail. I'm hoping that maybe in the next few days, the watch will start reporting that I'm getting good restorative sleep, and heart rate variability will get back into the balanced range, and when I wake up in the morning, I will actually feel ready for the day. Right now, I'm like last night, I got a little over 8 hours of sleep, and I just dragged my carcass out of bed this morning and limped downstairs, and I just thought, you know what, I feel like I need to go back to bed. So if I can get to the point where I actually feel refreshed and my watch is telling me that things are okay, then maybe now it's time to go back on trail and see what's possible. So that's about where I'm at the moment. As usual, I overthink everything, and but I will keep you posted on future developments. Okay, talk to you later.